If you're a man over 50 and you've noticed your energy dropping, your morning strength disappearing, or that drive you used to have just isn't there anymore, I need you to listen to this entire video because what I'm about to share could change everything for you in the next 2 to 4 weeks. I'm Dr. Margaret Jimmy, a urologist with over 10 years of clinical experience helping thousands of men reclaim their vitality. And today, I'm going to reveal the one nighttime habit that's quietly destroying your testosterone while you sleep, and the exact protocol to reverse it starting tonight. Here's what we're covering: the surprising connection between late-night eating and hormone suppression, the science behind insulin's effect on your testosterone production, and a simple 5-step evening routine that can help restore healthy testosterone levels naturally. Plus, I'll give you a practical tracking method so you can measure your own progress week by week. Let me start with a question. Do you eat anything within 3 hours of bedtime? Maybe it's a snack while watching TV, a bowl of ice cream, or even just a protein shake because you heard it's good for muscle. If you do, you're triggering a hormonal cascade that directly interferes with testosterone production during the most critical hours of the night. Here's why. When you eat, especially carbohydrates or anything that raises your blood sugar, your pancreas releases insulin. Insulin is like a delivery truck that carries sugar into your cells for energy or storage. But here's the problem. High insulin levels tell your body that it's in fed mode, in growth mode, in storage mode. And when insulin is elevated, it actively suppresses the production of luteinizing hormone, or LH, from your pituitary gland. Think of LH as the messenger that travels down to your testicles and says, "Start making testosterone." Without that signal, testosterone production stalls. Now, here's where it gets worse for men over 50. Your testosterone is primarily made during deep sleep, especially in the first half of the night. If your insulin is elevated when you go to bed, you're essentially throwing a wet blanket over the hormonal fire that should be building your testosterone reserves. On top of that, late-night eating disrupts your circadian rhythm, reduces sleep quality, and keeps your body in a state of metabolic stress instead of repair and regeneration. The result? Lower testosterone, poorer sleep, more belly fat, less morning firmness, and that foggy, tired feeling that never quite goes away. But the good news is, this is completely reversible. I've seen men in their 50s, 60s, and 70s reclaim significant improvements in energy, mood, and physical vitality by making one simple change: stop eating at least 3 hours before bed. Let me walk you through exactly how to do this and what to expect. Step 1. Set your eating cutoff time. If you typically go to bed at 10 p.m., your last bite of food should be no later than 7 p.m. This gives your insulin time to drop back to baseline before you enter your deep sleep cycles. For the first few days, you might feel a little hungry before bed. That's normal. Your body is used to the habit. Drink water, herbal tea, or sparkling water if you need something. The hunger will pass within 10 to 15 minutes. Step 2. Structure your dinner strategically. You want a meal that's satisfying, balanced, and won't leave you starving 2 hours later. Aim for a palm-sized portion of protein, like chicken, fish, or eggs, a fist-sized portion of fibrous vegetables, like broccoli, spinach, or bell peppers, and a moderate amount of healthy fat, like olive oil, avocado, or nuts. Avoid heavy starches or sweets at dinner. They'll spike your insulin higher and longer. If you must include a carbohydrate, choose something slow digesting, like quinoa or sweet potato, and keep the portions small, about half a cup. Step 3. Manage evening cravings with a transition ritual. Many men eat at night out of boredom or habit, not true hunger. After your cutoff time, brush your teeth, drink a large glass of water, and do something that signals the end of eating. Maybe it's a short walk, reading, or light stretching. This mental boundary helps break the automatic reach for snacks. Step 4. Track your morning response. Here's how you'll know it's working. When you wake up, Rate your overall energy and sense of well-being on a scale of 1 to 10. Also note any morning firmness or physical readiness. This is a direct indicator of nighttime testosterone production. Keep a simple log on your phone or a notepad. Just jot down the date and your rating. You're looking for trends, not perfection. Most men begin to notice subtle improvements around week 2. By week 4, the changes are often unmistakable. Better mood, sharper focus, more consistent morning strength, and a general sense of feeling more like yourself again. Step 5. Handle social situations and travel. If you have a dinner event or you're traveling, do your best to finish eating by 8 p.m. at the latest, even if that means eating a bit earlier or skipping dessert. One night off the protocol won't ruin your progress, but consistency is what builds momentum. If you slip up, just get back on track the next evening. No guilt, no drama, just course correction. Now let me give you 3 additional habits that stack beautifully with this nighttime fasting window to further support healthy testosterone levels. First, get morning sunlight within 30 minutes of waking. Even 10 minutes outside helps regulate your circadian rhythm and supports the hormonal signals that trigger testosterone production. Second, include resistance training twice a week. You don't need a gym. Bodyweight squats, push-ups, and planks are enough to signal your body to maintain muscle and prioritize testosterone. Third, manage stress with breath work or a short meditation practice. Chronic stress elevates cortisol, and high cortisol competes directly with testosterone production. Just 5 minutes of slow breathing before bed can make a measurable difference. Before we go further, I want to point you to another video I made on the single best supplement stack for men over 50 who want to support healthy testosterone naturally. It pairs perfectly with what we're discussing today. You'll find that link in the description and at the end of this video. Make sure you watch that next because the combination of proper meal timing and the right nutrients creates a powerful synergy. Now let's talk about what not to do. Don't replace late-night food with alcohol. Alcohol disrupts sleep architecture even more than eating does, and it directly lowers testosterone production. One drink might help you fall asleep, but it sabotages the deep restorative sleep you need. Don't go to bed hungry to the point of discomfort. If you're truly starving, have a small handful of nuts or a boiled egg, but make it rare. The goal is not starvation, it's strategic meal timing. And don't expect overnight miracles. Hormonal recovery takes time. Give this protocol a full 4 weeks before you judge the results. Here's what you can realistically expect. In the first week, you may notice improved sleep quality and less bloating in the morning. Your body is starting to shift into repair mode at night instead of digestion mode. By week 2, energy levels often stabilize. You might notice you're waking up more refreshed and your mood is more even throughout the day. By weeks 3 and 4, many men report noticeable improvements in morning firmness, mental clarity, and overall vitality. Some also see a reduction in belly fat as insulin sensitivity improves. Remember, every man's physiology is different. Some respond faster, some slower. The key is consistency and patience. Let me share a quick story. I had a patient, a 56-year-old executive, who came to me frustrated. His labs showed low normal testosterone, his energy was shot, and he felt like he was aging faster than he should. We talked through his routine and discovered he was eating dinner late because of work, then snacking on nuts and protein bars up until bedtime because he thought it would help him build muscle. I asked him to try the 3-hour fasting window before bed and track his morning energy. 4 weeks later, he came back and said it felt like someone turned the lights back on. His energy returned, his sleep improved, and he felt more like himself than he had in years. No medication, no complicated protocol, just better meal timing. So here's my challenge to you. Try this for 4 weeks. Set your eating cutoff time, structure your dinners, and track your mornings. See what happens. I'm confident you're going to notice a difference. And when you do, come back and leave a comment. Tell me which was harder to give up, late night snacks, schooling on your phone with food, or that evening dessert. I read every comment and I love hearing your progress. If you found this helpful, share it with another man who needs to hear this message. We don't talk about these issues enough, and the more men who understand how simple changes can restore vitality, the better. And don't forget to check out that companion video on the best supplement stack for testosterone support. It's linked in the description and in the end screen. Thank you for trusting me with your health. I'm Dr. Margaret Jimmy, and I'll see you in the next video.